I don't know if this is happening to you. Maybe you're scrolling past the influencer who quit her 9 to 5 and is making a 6-figure income with this specific formula. Or you're scrolling and there's a coach who says that just launch your course in 90 days, like you have 20 hours a week and a production team, which by the way, I don't either. Or you are scrolling and there's a guru selling you the dream and you're wondering, how do I fund this without asking my parents for help again? Maybe you are stuck in analysis paralysis while somebody else solves the problem you were meant to solve. The one your tia keeps asking about, the one your coworker mentioned 3 times last month, the one that you keep giving away for free. Well, I am glad you're here because, hermana, this episode is very different. We are not building a business plan. We are going to get clarity. We are going to uncover the offer that actually fits you, the one that will be the starting point for your digital business. So we're going to dive deep into strategy today. We are going to match your design, your season, your calling with one type of digital offer so that you can be unstuck from that paralysis analysis and can move forward with confidence. By the end of this episode, you will have your answer, your promise, your offer, and clarity so you can start your digital business strong and confident. You were called for more, to serve people, to create value, to live generously, and to follow your calling with freedom. But right now, your calendar is full, your budget is tight, and starting something digital feels overwhelming. Hi, I'm Salime, and this is Freedom to Follow, your weekly 25 minutes to learn how to start from scratch and build a digital business that honors your calling and your culture by creating simple digital assets that give you financial freedom without burning out your family or your faith. For over 20 years and across 3 continents, I've built online businesses and platforms that let me live into my calling. And I've helped hundreds of hermanas do the same with doable, actionable, step-by-step systems. Every week over Cafecito, you'll get one clear plan, one small realistic action, and one metric to track so you make measurable progress and start building a digital business that frees you to have the finances to say yes to wherever and whatever God is asking. Everything we will talk about today will be available at www.salime.global. So please go and download the ultimate guide to your digital business. Today's show notes and exercises are going to be super helpful. And if you stayed with me to the end, I have a surprise resource waiting for you that will help you start those sales through digital assets. Now let's move from called to creating with clarity, shall we? Before we dive in today, I'm going to tell you up front, this is going to be a lot of information and I do not want you to get overwhelmed. So you have to have a couple of things in mind. First, you are in a season. Ecclesiastes 3 tells us there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Many of us second and third gen Latinas carry first gen grit with third gen pressures. God will meet you in your season. So I want you to be thinking about your season, where you are right now, because the offer that we're going to start with will feel doable, actionable, and it is not forever. It is the season. It is where you start to build your digital business. Second, you are uniquely wired. And we need to discover how you are wired. 1 Corinthians 12 tells us that you're given different gifts for the common good. Some of you will teach best in live places, some of you through written word, some through frameworks and systems. This is mostly not preference, this is design. And it includes who you are, how comfortable you feel with certain things. So that is going to be super important to know and understand about you for your starting digital offer. So remember, your season will dictate your structure. You need, like if you're in survival season, you will need repeatable lift assets. But if you're in builder season, you can deliver it live to create proof fast. If you're in scale season, you're leveraging systems and automatizations, and we'll talk about all of that. But again, do not try to fit an offer that you're not meant to build today. I want you to start as soon as possible building your digital assets, and it might not look like aspirationally where you want to be, but it will be easiest way to start your digital business. So ask yourself first, am I in started, in builder, or in scale season? So if you're in starter season, you're teaching what you already know by heart, the thing you could explain in your sleep. You've done this a dozen of times, so you're not creating anything new. You just need to package your existing knowledge into assets that people can use without you being there life. So think about templates that you can share, checklists, mini courses. Something that you create once in your 3 hours per week in your maker and your maker blocks, and it will serve you while you live. Because right now in this starter season, you need to create something that is simple, repeatable, and has low barrier to entry. This will be your launching pad. Now, if you're in builder season, you're teaching something that you have taught before, but you want to refine it. You know how it works and you have taught it again and again, but you're still trying to figure out how to make it better. So you need live feedback. And you have like some time, right? You want to see people's faces when they get stuck. You're comfortable iterating. You're ready to show up for live coaching calls or workshops or cohorts where you deliver in real time, gather testimonies, and improve your process. So your 3-hour maker blocks per week will include delivery time with real people. And that is where you start. You're building something that you have, and you have some time for it. Now, if you're in scale season, you are teaching a proven system that you have delivered multiple times. You have testimonials, you have the common frequently asked questions, you have refined your delivery. So now you're trying to create leverage. So you're going to turn what you know in this live delivery into a digital course. You might build a membership where you show up once a month. You're systematizing your process so others can help deliver it. So your 3 hours per week are going to be more strategic. They're going to be about recording. They're going to be about creating a repeatable system and leading rather than doing it yourself. So again, if you are going to start by teaching what you already know and you need simplicity because you are in a season where you don't have a lot of time, then you're in the starter season. Package it and launch it. Now, if you're refining it, if you have taught it many times, but now you're like seeing how to make it better, you're in a builder season. So you need to test it live. And if you are teaching what has been proven to work and you're just automizing and you have a lot more time, then you're going to scale it. You're in scale season. Again, none of it, like the 3 different seasons will only require that time that you actually have, the maker blocks that we've talked about in episode 5. This is about your knowledge experience and your time availability, okay? So again, where are you? Starter, builder, or scaler? It doesn't matter. That is where you're going to start. This is not going to be your forever offer. But again, I want you to start as fast as possible, as soon as possible, because I want you to have recurring revenue that could actually free you up financially to start living wherever it is that God is calling you to. The second question is more about who you are. How did God create you to be? So I want you to listen to this different ways of teaching methods and choose one, the one where you literally come more alive. Is it when you are teaching live, when you're explaining in real time, like seeing the light bulb moment and adjusting live as you go, like you literally feed off of interaction, teaching live? Is it by writing? You process things by writing. You craft a long text, a detailed explanation that people save and reread. You need space, written space, to get it right. Or maybe you're a reviewer. You spot what's off and fix it. Friends send you their resume or their emails or their presentations before they submit it because you make things from good to great. Or maybe you are good at building frameworks. You turn chaos into systems. You create the templates, the process, the repeatable guides that makes complicated things simple. Or maybe you like hosting. You bring people together and hold the room. You're not always teaching, but you're always making sure that everybody feels safe to participate. You're literally the glue. So again, where do you feel more alive? Teaching live, writing, reviewing, building frameworks, or hosting? It's not right or wrong. It's how God created you to be. And that is very important as we discover what digital offer works for you best. So we have talked about your season and then your wiring. Now, I want you to listen. I am going to walk through 6 different offer types of digital offers. And it might be overwhelming, but all I want you to do is to sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. I want you to listen and to help you recognize yourself. So I want you to literally just listen carefully and think about which one makes you lean forward, the one that makes you think, yes, that is me. So as you listen without any sort of pressure, you can hear this again and you can download the sheet that will help you. But I want you to picture yourself where you are right now and what makes your heart go happy. You know, what is the offer that makes you think, yes, I can do that right now? So don't get super overwhelmed. We're going to talk about different digital offers, and all I want you to do is to listen so that we can see which one makes you lean forward, which one makes you think, yep, that is absolutely me. Because that's where you're going to start. And again, this is not going to be your forever offer. This is just going to be where you start, because I want you to start as soon as possible and start in creating financial freedom so that you can live that calling that God has in you, okay? So the offer one of the most basic offers that you have probably heard is templates and toolkits, done for you assets. You've built the thing everybody keeps asking you about, the checklist, the script, the spreadsheet. Now all you have to do is package it beautifully and sell it for $19 to $49 and let it sell while you are living something else. This in here, you will thrive if you are a process lover, if you're a writer, if you're a designer, women who get excited about making things clean and pretty. The one with the color-coded planner and perfectly organized digital files, the one that has a system for everything. You're the friend people ask, can you send me that template you made? This is great for if you're starting. It's perfect for low energy seasons where you have recently became a mom and you're exhausted, or you are overwhelmed with your work. You do not have a lot of extra energy. So your promise is going to be plug and play templates to finish whatever it is in under however time. It is a digital download, a PDF, a Google Doc, a spreadsheet, a Canva template that a consumer, a customer, a client can buy once and use immediately. You literally create it, you upload it, and it will sell on autopilot. And I absolutely love this. I have a friend who creates calendars. She's a busy mom of 4, super exhausted, and she makes the most beautiful calendars that have helped me with planning my years with Reformadas and with this endeavor. And so she literally just gives me a plug and play template, a plug and play calendar that I buy from her in a PDF form, I print, and I can use. That is you. That's your offer number 1, templates and toolkits, done for you assets. Let me tell you another example. There is Camila. She sells the Quinceañera Planning Toolkit for $39. She's literally a graphic designer, an event coordinator who has planned dozens of quinceañeras. So this toolkit that she sells includes a budget spreadsheet, a guest list tracker, vendor contact sheets, timeline templates, and a Canva template for invitations, and she does it bilingual. She created it in over 2 weekends. She uploaded it to her website and she promotes it in her groups. In literally 10 months, she sold 156 toolkits. She made $6,084. She is not coaching anyone. She's not doing the planning. She made the resource, that planning toolkit that you buy from her webpage, and then download it and use it. So that would be your first offer, right? Templates and toolkits. This will be the lowest time investment. You create it once in, 2 weeks with your 3 hours a week, maker toolkits. Maybe it takes a month. It will be immediate delivery, and it is perfect for starter season. It is a low price point because it's an easy impulse buy with high volume potential. It will solve one specific problem, and it will literally be truly passive. It requires very little maintenance, and if you're in a starter season, this will be perfect for you. Offer 2, the audit or makeover. So website, resume, content. You have an eye for what is broken and how to fix it fast. Somebody sends you their website, their resume, their sales page. You review it with precision and send back a prioritized fix list and 3 quick wins. Literally in 72 hours, you are done. Who will thrive here? People that are detail oriented. Editors, women who love the before and after reveals. If you are the one that can spot a typo everyone else missed, if you are the one who knows exactly what's off about the layout, if you can see that what's missing in 30 seconds, your friend sends you their important emails, basically before they hit send. This offer will be perfect if you're in a starter or in a builder season. Your promise will be within 72 hours or within 1 week or even within whatever specific period of time, you get to fix something. You get something from good to better. This is called a synchronous service. That client sends you their material, you review it in your time, and you send it back with detailed feedback via a document or Loom or whatever it is. There is no live calls required. So let me give you a couple of examples. Lorena Dos does this resume plus LinkedIn audits for $79. She is an HR manager working full-time, so clients send her their resume and LinkedIn profiles, and within 72 hours, she sends back a Google Doc with tracked changes on the resume and a 10-point feedback list for their LinkedIn, and some immediate fixes that will get them more recruiter views. She does 6 to 8 audits per month, about 2 hours each during the evenings and weekends, and literally she's making $472 to $632 per month as a side income with zero life commitment. She's controlling her schedule completely, and that flexibility is protecting her sanity and her full-time job performance. Fernanda, for instance, offers a small business website audit for $150. She's a web developer working them remotely, so local business owners like landscapers and salons and cleaning service and Latino-owned small businesses send her the website link, and literally she records a 15-minute Loom video walking through what does not work, what is missing, what's costing them consumers, and the fixes that they can do for themselves. And he completes 4 to 6 audits per month, so she's making $600 to $900 in a monthly income, with maybe 8 hours total, and then half of her audit clients convert to full website redesign projects at $2,500 or more later. So it is low commitment funnel into a higher ticket work. So this will work if you're a graphic designer or an SEO specialist or a bookkeeper or a fitness coach or an interior designer or a public speaker coach, career coach. The point is you already have an eye for what's broken in your field. You can spot in 30 seconds what others will take hours to spot, and somebody will pay you for that audit. This is asynchronous delivery. You work when you want, they receive it, and you're done. It's a quick turnaround. You cannot spend 7 months doing this. It's 72 hours, fast testimonials, fast referrals. It is a low price point. It's easier sell than a $500 plus service. It is a maybe $50 to $100 per audit. It usually is a gateway to bigger work. Many of your audit clients will convert to full projects, and it is perfect for starter or builder season because it is super scalable. Offer number 3, the mini course, 5 to 7 lessons of 15 minutes each. It has one clear outcome. You record it once in your home, in your car, in your closet, and it works while you sleep. This is for that teacher who loves clarity and structure and done. Clear explainers, process thinkers, women who have said, I should just record this for you. The ones that break down complicated things so simply that even your tío who doesn't know technology gets it. You're the one who writes the family group chat tutorials and screenshots, and this is absolutely perfect if you're a starter or a builder. Your promise is that by the end of this mini course, you'll complete one meaningful outcome. It is a pre-recorded digital product, again 5 to 7 short video or audio lessons, 45 to 90 minutes total, that customers access on demand. You create it once and it works while you sleep. So let me tell you about women who have built income around these mini courses. Lupita created her Crochet Your First Baby Blanket in 7 days. She is a full-time dental hygienist and crafts literally to decompress. So she recorded 3 15-minute videos of like choosing the yarn and reading the patterns in lesson 1, the basic stitches in lesson 2, and finishing and troubleshooting in lesson 3. So she recorded in her phone on a Saturday afternoon. She edited it using a free app, and she sells this for $27. Well, in 8 months, 143 people have bought it. So she made $3,861 of passive income. She promotes it in crochet Facebook groups, in her church moms group, and in her Instagram. And this course is working while she's cleaning teeth. So she's not quitting her job. She just created an asset that serves when she's not available. So it is created once and it's done. So these mini courses will work in every industry. If you're an accountant, you can teach small business owners how to organize receipts and prepare for tax season in 3 lessons. If you're a gardener, you can teach beginners how to start a container gardening in 7 days. If you're a photographer, you can teach new moms how to take better iPhone photos of their kids. If you're a makeup artist, you can teach everyday women a 5-minute natural makeup routine. If you're a language tutor, you can teach survival Spanish for travelers in 5 15-minute lessons. If you're a dog trainer, I don't know, you can teach new puppy owners the 3 essential commands in 1 week. Hey, that's a great cue. Do you hear the dog barking? Amazing. The point is that you already explain things all the time. The process we've walked someone through repeatedly, the thing that people are always asking you, that is your mini course waiting to be recorded. It does not need to be comprehensive. It needs to solve one problem, create one outcome, and be short enough that somebody can finish it this week. Now, this would be like a create once, sell indefinitely. It's true passive income. It has low barrier to entry because people will spend, like $90 to $47 for a quick win. It does not have ongoing time commitment. You're done after recording, and it is super good if you're in starter or builder season. Again, it will take you the time to build and upload, but once you are done, you are done. It is scalable. 1 person or 1,000 people, it's the same effort for you, and it is evergreen. It keeps selling without constant promotion. So that's your mini course offer. Okay, your offer 4, and we're starting to get into the higher price tickets. The VIP day, 1 day done with you intensive. This is 1 woman, 1 day, 1 deliverable. You're bringing the energy, the frameworks, the momentum. She's bringing the raw material, and together you're going to build her offer, her sales price, her checkout flow, her brand. She walks away with something live, and you walk away exhilarated. So if you're a high energy teacher, a fast thinker, someone who loves a deadline and a finish line, pivot fast, project manager, or family gatherings, or someone who coordinates everything and makes it look easy, this is perfect for builder or scaler. This is not going to work if you're a starter, because your promise is in 1 day we will build your specific deliverable and turn it on live. It is a one-on-one full focus for 3 to 5 hours, typically 2 to 4 clients per month maximum. So I have used this particularly when I was trying to figure out the name, literally the name for Reformadas. I had a couple of really bad names, and I spent 5 hours with a friend that is great at branding and marketing and all those things, and we came up with the name of Reformadas. And that happened again with this brand. We're going to reveal that new name in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned. But let me tell you, a couple of examples. Sophia is a brand strategist and a pastor wife. She offers VIP days twice a month, one on Tuesday, one on Thursday. And in 5 hours, she takes a client from scattered ideas to a clear brand message, clear visual identity, and an Instagram bio that actually converts. Why this format? Well, Sophia's husband leads a church plant, which means unpredictable nights and weekends. So 2 days a month of intensive client work give her the income they need while keeping her available for spontaneous ministry moments. The late night counseling call, the family crisis, the Sunday that runs long. She's not juggling ongoing clients who need her every week. It's literally 2 days and done, and the rest of her calendar is open for the calling she cannot schedule. Another one, Anita is a resume writer and she's a single mom. She runs VIP days every other week, 4 per month, and in 3 hours she transforms someone's messy work history into an interview-ready resume, cover letter, and LinkedIn profile. It works for her because Anita's kids are with her dad every other weekend, so those Saturdays are her VIP days. She books them back to back, Monday and afternoon, and earns $800 to $1,200 per weekend. So the rest of the month, she's fully present for the homework and the soccer games and the bedtime. There's no ongoing clients to manage during her parenting time. There's no guilt about being unavailable. It's literally 4 focused days that fund her month and protect her mom hours. I also have a tamales making instructor. She's a full-time nurse. She offers VIP days 1 Saturday per month, and in 4 hours, and this is amazing, she teaches someone or a small family group her abuela's tamales technique, from masa consistency to folding. And when she leaves, you have 50 tamales ready for the freezer and the confidence to make more on your own. Why this format? Because she works 12-hour shifts in the hospital and her schedule rotates unpredictably. So 1 Sunday VIP day per month she can commit to. She books them 2 months out and charges $300 per session, and often gets hired for pre-quinceañera or pre-Christmas family tamales days. So 1 day a month funds her annual mission trip to Honduras, where she volunteers at a rural clinic, and it's amazing. I have learned from her and it is great. So these VIP days are super intensive. You do need the time, but it works with every industry. If you're a business consultant, you can spend 1 day mapping a client's entire yearly strategy and quarterly goals. If you're an interior designer, you can transform one room from concept to shoppable design board in 5 hours. If you're a nutritionist, you can create a personalized 30-day meal plan, shopping list, and macro breakdown in one sitting. If you're a web designer, you can build a 5-page website, teach them how to update it, and launch it live. If you're an event planner, you can map out the entire wedding timeline, the vendor list, the budget tracking. If you're a financial planner, you can build a complete budget, that plan of and saving strategy. The point is this: you can accomplish this in one focused day, what would take weeks and back and forth emails with multiple meetings. Clients will get immediate results. 1 day, intense focus, 1 deliverable, then you're done. It's high impact, high income, and flexibility. It has a high value pricing. Again, it's flexible scheduling, it has immediate results, and it is energy in bursts. So this one will be great if you're scaling or building, but you're not a starter. I'm telling you, this is going to be a really long one, but we're in offer 5. I have 2 more. The intensive program. It's a month-long focus session. You guide a small group or individual through a focused transformation over days or weeks. Typically, you offer this 3 to 4 times per year. It is deep work with a clear beginning, a clear middle, and a clear end, and it is not ongoing coaching. It is an intensive season of change. So if you love going deep with people, if you're not interested in surface level tips, if you want to walk alongside someone through real transformation, if you're the one who doesn't just give advice but stay with the people through the messy middle, you can build this. This is perfect for builder or scale, and again, it's a high price ticket item. Your promise is in this time you'll complete a specific transformation with structure, guidance, and accountability. It is done through cohorts with limited seats available, typically 8 to 15 participants, 4 weeks of structured content, weekly milestones, group goals, structure assignments, and a clear start and finish. Now, let me tell you about people, women, students that have built this their lives around this intensive model. Maria is a nutritionist and a homeschool mom, so she runs a 4-week kitchen reset intensive 4 times a year. 4 months of intensive delivery, 8 months of margin for her daughters. So she doesn't need to choose between teaching nutrition or raising her girls. Jasmine is a college counselor and a mission kid. So 1 4-week intensive each spring and fall during application season. And then the rest she is traveling and visiting her parents on the field and mentoring younger missionary kids. So she gives college counsel like literally twice a year, 4 weeks of how to get into a college, and the rest she is free. Patricia, she is a wardrobe consultant caring for her mother who has dementia, so she offers 2 4-week intensives in the spring and the fall of the wardrobe and what tendencies are in clothing and what works for your body shape and all of those things. Just 2 months per year, and she is taking care of her mom with dementia. Again, this works in every single industry, even ministry. Like if you're a ministry leader, you can equip small group leaders with 4 weeks of training, curriculum, and community-based strategies. If someone needs transformation for more than a day but less than forever, and 4 weeks will be enough time to create real changes with clear milestones. So it is contained commitment that appeals to people who want results but not forever coaching. It's batch delivery, means you are on for 3 weeks and then off, which makes it sustainable. It has limited annual availability, which really creates urgency and exclusivity. It is deep transformation that justifies premium pricing. Typically you're charging $500 to $2,500 or more. You can make good money through this. Offer 6, and I promise you this is the last one. The comprehensive digital course, a multi-module deep dive. This is your full-scale digital course with multiple modules, typically 5 to 10 modules, each with 3 to 5 lessons. It is literally comprehensive training that teaches and takes your students from beginning to competent in your specific area. You build it once and then you sell it evergreen in autopilot, or you open your enrollment season seasonally for community and momentum. You will thrive here if you're a subject matter expert ready to package everything you know. Teachers who love creating thorough curriculum, women who have taught the same content multiple times and are ready to scale it beyond trading the time for money. You're confident in your process and ready to document it comprehensively. This is only for scale season. This is very, very time consuming, and your promise is that by the end of this course you will master a specific skill and achieve a specific outcome. It is a pre-recorded course with 6 to 20 hours of content organized into modules with lessons, worksheets, templates, bonuses. Student gets access for a set period. You need to host it in a platform, but let me tell you about women who've built businesses about these comprehensive courses. Carmen created a From Paycheck to Purpose Financial Foundations for Ministry Families. She is a financial coach, a pastor's wife who's tired of watching ministry families struggle with money in silence. So the course has 8 modules covering budget, on irregular income, giving while on debt, preparing for transitions, insurance for ministers, retirement planning when your church does not offer benefit, side income ideas that don't compromise your calling, teaching kids generosity when you're living on less. Literally each module has 4 to 5 video lessons. It has worksheets. It has real life scenarios. She recorded it in over a year. She launched it and she is selling it for $797, and she has sold 7 to 73 ministry families in the first year. She is making a good amount of money. This course teaches the foundations, the monthly group handles the specific situations. She created that course once and it has been funding her family's financial goals while serving a community she deeply understands. Example is Adriana. She created the Content Creators Legal Vault. She is an attorney specializing in intellectual property and creator rights. She got tired of watching creators get exploited because they didn't understand contracts or copyright. So her course has 7 modules: copyright basics for creator, trademark essentials, contract red flags, negotiating brand deals, protecting your content, what to do when someone steals your work, and when to hire an attorney. But it's not DIY. She includes contract templates, negotiation scripts, legal resource library. She recorded it in over a year and launched it at $497. She has sold it to 108 content creators in 18 months. She's making $53,676, and she runs it evergreen with quarterly live Q&A sessions for active students. This course establishes get authority and serves creators who cannot afford her hourly rate yet, and funnels clients into her law practice when they're ready for custom work. So comprehensive digital businesses work in every industry as well. Marriage counselor, you create a course on conflict resolution with modules covering, communication styles and financial disagreement and intimacy challenges and rebuilding trust. If you're a music teacher, you can create a comprehensive piano course, taking students from reading notes to playing their first song in 12 modules. If you are a ministry leader, you can create a discipleship course with theology, spiritual disciplines, scripture study methods, practical applications. The point is that this is a high value pricing, which justifies the time and the investment. This is truly passive. Once you created it, hundreds of people can watch it. It establishes you as authority in your niche. It can run evergreen. It scales infinitely. You can create funnels for higher ticket services even. You can build emailing lists. It can update and improve over time. It is quite infinite, but this is super heavy lifting. You need a lot of time, a lot of iteration, and it will be only if you are scaling. I am going to give you one last one. It is the content membership. It's monthly fresh resources on demand. This is like literally the Netflix model. The members pay monthly or annually for continuous access to fresh content you create and drop regularly. You don't need live calls. You don't need office hours, just valuable resources that keep showing up in their library month after month. They consume it on their schedule. You can create it on your own. Content creators, you thrive here. Teachers who love producing resources, women who'd rather record lessons than host live calls, you create. You are literally a creator, and this is great for scaling. Your promise is new resources delivered monthly to keep you growing and moving forward. It is in a membership platform. When you drop new content monthly, it could be video lessons, audio trainings, PDF guides, templates, worksheets, or a combination. Members get unlimited access for everything as long as they are subscribed. You create it once and it serves forever. So let me tell you two examples. Gabriela, she runs the Bilingual Storytime Library at $19 per month. She's an elementary school teacher and a children's book author, and every month she drops 4 new bilingual story videos, 2 in English, 2 in Spanish, plus printable activity sheets, discussion questions for parents, a monthly book recommendation list. Parents subscribe to give their kids quality bilingual content at home. She right now has 112 members. That's $2,128 per month recurring. She records the videos on her weekends when her own kids are with their dad. She batches the printables in Canva, uploads everything by the 1st of each month. There is no live calls, no Q&A, just constant content that serves these bilingual kids. This is the model that I have used in Reformadas, and even though in Reformadas everything is free, the platform itself it's quite valuable. It has a money, an actual money value, and I can talk about that in another episode. But Reformadas is exactly a content membership model. Everything is for free though. So every month we drop new biblical resources, Bible studies, theological articles, books, devotionals. Our authors, myself included, create the books on our schedule. Women access everything on demand, solid biblical resources for their personal or churches or whenever they need it. And right now, over 75,000 users monthly, 1.8 million downloads, 28 books, 10 authors, millions of Latinas served. The business model is identical to paid membership. We just chosen donation funding instead of subscription because our mission is barrier-free access to solid theological resources. So we want to be the largest Spanish-speaking Bible-centered hub for Latinas. But here's what I want you to see. Reformadas charged even $5 per month. With our 75,000 monthly users, it would put us at $375,000 per month. It would make us $4.5 million per year. And because the content library compounds, the value increases with every single resource. So we could raise the price year by year, and women would stay because they cannot find this anywhere else. So content memberships, we're not going to do it, by the way. Reformadas is going to be free, God willing, forever, but it has a lot of potential. This is the membership. This works in every single industry, but it has to be only and only if you are scaling, because you will have to be creating content every single month. So those are the different digital offers that you can have. But back to the answers that you wrote. Where are you? Not aspirationally, where are you in your season, and who are you? How are you wired? How did God wire you, and where do you feel the pull? Are you in started season, when then it's templates or mini course? If it's builder season and you love live interaction, VIP days, intensives. If you're in builder season and you love fixing what's broken, maybe you have audits or asynchronous work, which is like a quick turnaround, no live calls. If you're a scale season, obviously courses or membership. You just need to figure where you are right now. And don't worry, this is not an offer forever. This is for this season. As your life changes, your offer can evolve. But right now, I need you to pick the one that fits, the one you can actually start building without burning out, the one that lets you serve with excellence and still show up with everything else that God has called you to do. I know you've been told that your building a business online means having the perfect offer and the perfect funnel first, but again, what I'm teaching you today is very different. It's about recognizing the offer that can fit your life where you are right now, not an imaginary season where you have endless time, endless energy, and endless resources. Because I want you to start with this digital business as soon as possible. So what I want you to do is to head over to www.salime.global, grab the ultimate guide to your digital business, and grab, please, today's complete show notes. They are going to help you figure out what offer in your season, how you're wired, will be your first digital offer. That is crucial so that you can build something that does not burn you out. Please go and download it today. It is free. And don't forget the surprise resource I mentioned. It's called the WhatsApp plan, my 7-day starter to make your first sales using that context you already have. So again, if you pair the offer that you found out today with the WhatsApp plan, which shows you the sales that you can do today from the WhatsApp contacts you have, you will be able to start launching something. Start where you are, and then we can scale, because that is what I teach. So go to www.salime.global/WhatsApp plan. Remember that your digital business will start by choosing the format that fits your life, building it in those 3 hours per week, and launching it to people who already trust you. And by now, you have all the pieces to start where you are, a digital business that we're going to learn how to scale to make it a full-blown business that gives you financial freedom and time freedom to go and do whatever it is that God is calling you to do. I hope this helped you and that this helps you see your digital offer path more clearly. I am Salime, and I'll see you next week in Freedom to Follow.